Hello, Capricorn. It is time for your reading. I don't know what week it is. The 2nd, the 10th through the whatever something of November. It really doesn't matter. It's a timeless reading. But welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules, and this is Hidden Jules Tarot. Couple of things before we get started. I'm open for private readings. I'll have that information down in the description box below with my email. I also have an Etsy link if you need some Christmas party invitations. I have a couple of Thanksgiving digital cards on there as well. So if you like that, then there's a few of those. I'm still trying to get that started because I'd like to branch it out into, interactive journals and workshops and things like that for you all once our community gets started. I also will have an angel tree link. I used to be a part of an organization that would help justice impacted individuals that are overcoming homelessness and addiction. I was in a program of the same, but it was specifically for mothers with children. So I have a really big passion for that. So the angel tree is for the children of those participants. Let's see, what else do we have going on? I think that's it. I'm super, super grateful that you're here. Your engagement is so important to me. I just started this channel and I'm committing wholeheartedly to it. I just said I was a part of this organization and we departed ways. So now I'm feeling guided to do this instead of go get a different day job. So, okay. Thank you for listening to my rant. But let's get into your reading. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? My dad was a Capricorn, but he passed away not too long ago. But I'm also a Cancer, so it's my opposing sign. But we love a Capricorn. We love a Capricorn. Whoa, you and your loved ones are safe. I know a lot of us, especially in America, we're just struggling so hard right now. Like, the federal government needs to open up. Like, there's a lot of people that need benefits, especially, like, for the holiday season. Like, can we get a turkey or something? I'm actually, like, vegetarian for the most part. I am vegetarian, but, yeah. Can somebody be able to afford a Thanksgiving meal? That would be amazing. That'd be good. Okay, looks like maybe that's all they want to say about this. I've had some signs that it's just like so many of those, but looks like our main focus here is you and your loved ones are safe. So I'm so sorry my nose is red. I went in a tug of war with my nose ring. It was hurting so bad. It was coming out. And I couldn't add. I was like, this mother is got to go back in, or because it was hurting. It was hurting. Anyway, you could be in a tug of war about something, especially with this win-win forecast. Are we having internal disruptions, Capricorn? Are we having internal disruptions? Hello? Spirit, what other energy can you tell me about Capricorn, please? What other energy can you tell me about Capricorn? Okay, we'll go with this. Illuminate. This card loves to come out for the collective. Yeah, I think that we just need to get very honest with ourselves. We also have mirrors on the bottom of the deck here, so reflections, empathy, understanding. But, yeah, I mean, I think there's some type of, we need to get honest about a situation. I see a lot of 5s going on here. as well. 555 could be an angel number that's significant for you at the moment. But let's get into the tarot. Let's get a good shuffle here first. Let's get a good shuffle for my Capricorns. My Capricorns. Cappies. Happy Cappies. I rhyme a lot. Don't mind that. But, okay. Tell me, Spirit, tell me about this past energy for Capricorn with Illuminate and you and your loved ones are safe. Tell me about this past energy for Capricorn. Okay, one more time. Y'all need to loosen up. Loosen up. Ain't one to talk. Nothing. Get loosey-goosey. Okay? Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoa, here. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, there was some type of indecision about wanting to close out a cycle. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have your energy here with the King of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Swords with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's not, there's a situation around you not getting, somebody's being not very nice. Not very nice. And they're doing it behind your back. With the two Knights in reverse here, we're moving away from that energy. No wonder it was hard to make a decision. Especially, I mean, decisions are hard to make whenever you don't have all of the information. Hello? Kills me. Like, people and their hidden motives irk my soul. But one of the main things is the world. So something came to a close. Like I said, maybe behind your back. Could be surrounding, something that had to do with creativity, with the Queen of Cups out here. It's feeling like somebody took your good character and your good nature for granted. And we're needing to be honest about that. And in order could definitely have some type of really intimate relationships within a family dynamic. So maybe sister, brother, cousin, uncle, something like that. Let's try to get a couple more before we start to clarify here. I was just going to do past energy, but Spirit was like, brah! Here's all the cards. Spirit, anything else before we clarify for Capricorn? Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. They have to be so dramatic. Okay. This is way too many. Yeah, what? Okay. Let's see here. We're taking the top one because that's insane. We have the Hangman. So, we're needing to recalibrate. Recalibrate after whatever news did not come in for you, or this, there was maybe a hasty decision to leave something behind, and now that decision has been made, we're like, I don't know if that was a good decision or not, but it is what it is, babes. It is what it is. So okay, let's clarify here. Like I said, I think with that mirrors card, remember I was telling you that somebody was not giving you all of the information. Look, and then up under here we have walk away. I knew it. I knew you walked away from something. And I would have too been lying and like going behind, being cruel and, you know, like gots to go. All right, Spirit, let's clarify this energy for Capricorn. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Yeah. Yep, something came in quickly with the justice here, and somebody got what they deserved. I don't know if it was you, somebody else, cross watchers if you're here. Somebody got their karma. And it happened rapid fire with the 8 of Wands out here. Spirit, what else can you tell me about Capricorn? Okay, man, like I said, there's a lot of very hurried energy. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords that came out like this. So this is kind of what's crossing you at the moment. We're in the middle. We're in the midst of like trying to get our emotional stability, our financial stability, like all of the stability, because we also have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Most of the time this energy right here is not seeing the blessings that they do have, and they're only focused on survival. But with it upside down, I think that we're finally, you know, we're taking the quick action to get out of this like survival mode and being old Tiny Tim out here in the snow. It's time to go to in the church. Okay? Time to go get those blessings. And especially whenever people they're being all bigoted, big-headed, jealous and shit. Ew. Okay. Once again, we have the 2 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. And then we also have the 6 of Wands, but it actually came out in reverse. So I feel like there's a hesitation with like around the situation that, I mean, that was something that you probably truly wanted. You know, that you thought that this was going to work out for you, that you were going to have a victory in that situation. And whenever you got in there and realized like, maybe not, you know. Could be a relationship, because like I said, with you and your loved ones are safe, like, but it definitely could be a work situation. Okay, that was not, oh, but we do have a 10 of Pentacles. That was not, we're going to try this again. This one did come out. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, we're thinking like unstable. What is going on? Okay, we're still, they just want to throw cards at me. So that's probably what the energy was here. Yep. Ace of Cups in reverse with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior, and he has just persisted and persisted and persisted trying to get to his cup of love here, his creativity. I think you were in a situation where you were trying to be expansive, you were trying to be abundant, and it just kept feeling like you were having to fight like your authenticity in a way. So now, look at this. Okay, so slowly but surely, your family, like, this is you're gonna have all the happiness, all the joy, all the success that you want with the Four of Wands out here. But here's the bad news. I can't show Miss Ma'am. There's the Hermit in reverse, so we haven't looked at our part of the situation. It's probably why I'm telling you about these hurried actions, Capricorn. And we also need to find some type of healing, some type of, with the Star in reverse here, we've got to find some type of, you know, forgiveness is what I'm hearing. Some type of forgiveness to the situation. Resentments will only harm you. I do, like I said, I feel like something was going on behind your back that you were not aware of, and it looks like you maybe had acted out of haste. Either that or they did. And like I said, justice is a law of cause and effect right here. Like, it's karma, it's scales balancing, this is what's going on here. So, let's get some advice. Like I said, so far, I feel like with the advice, like to get that cup of love, to get the Ace of Cups, to get the, you know, the new beginnings, we've got to go inside. Quit pointing your fingers at everybody else. See the things that you can control and separate them from the things that you can't control. Okay? Okay. Spirit, let's get some advice for Capricorn. We need some advice. We need some advice for Capricorn. Okay, this one wants to come out. Yeah. Don't tell people your plans. Okay? Because they're studying, looking, lurking, watching to see if you're going to make it. Have them take notes, babe. You don't need to tell them what you're up to. Guys, gals, doesn't matter. No gender specific. But they don't need to know. They don't, because once again, it seems like whatever that was, like they just want to use it as fuel and fire to be little gossip queens, kings. Like, oh, don't worry, they'll have something to talk about. They'll have something to talk about whenever the results come in. So, any other advice for Capricorn? Make sure that you're giving to people that give back to you. Yeah. Stay away from those toxic attachments, those toxic behaviors. With the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, we had the Devil right here. Let's see here. It was like this. Yeah. So stay away from the Devil, those toxic attachments. And then we also had the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun. So I think what's going to bring in your happiness is, like I said, you've got to give to people that are going to, like, it has to be reciprocated. We can't do this, you know, like one-sided relationship type of shit. Your energy is precious, Capricorn, okay? And if people are going to try to manipulate you and use it against you or whatever, not for you. Not for you. So sorry. Too bad. So sad. and they can watch from the sidelines. They don't need to know. They don't need to know what you're doing at this point. Move in silence, babes, guys, gals. So this is what I have for you for now. I hope this helps. I post all the time. I really do. So hit that bell so that way you see whenever my next posts are for you. I post collective readings, I post individual sign readings, and then like I said, my information will be down in the description box below for private readings. But comment what you're grateful for. Comment, you know, I might start doing like a free private reading. We'll do it at the end of the month. So you'll need to comment your name, and let's do the money bag emoji. And because my handle is money bag Jules. So yeah, we'll do your name with a money bag emoji if you'd like a free reading and you see this. So I love you. And, well, to win, I should say. Sorry, I should clarify that. But I love you, and I will see you on the next one, Capricorn.